How are we doing? We are so back. It is Monday. It's not, it's Tuesday. Classic. I couldn't trade. I was out with my girlfriend for the whole day. So we'll see what Tuesday has to offer. Got the stand finally. Back to recording videos normally. No distractions. Feeling good. This week's focus is just making sure I follow my rules in terms of the mental side. Strategy side, I'm still a bit loose on. I haven't got my win rate past 60% yet on backtesting. So I'm really I'll only take what I feel is good, and I don't want to hesitate on the good trades. So I'll follow the strategy. We'll see what happens really this week. Bit of an L last week because I was so lazy, couldn't record all that. Didn't do well on the market. So we're here this week to bring my energy back and try and catch some good trades. We'll see what happens. My audio cut out. Bring on Tuesday. Hey guys, it's Tuesday. So what's occurred? Well, what the hell is going on? I'm going to make it a bit more clearer and we can go through it because it's absolutely horrendous. So price action was choppy. I only saw one good trade. I'll show you that now. So what happened here then? Oh, let me zoom in. So we have daily gap, 4 hour. On ES we have a 4 hour, and underneath is a daily gap, I believe. We tap the daily gap, we shoot down, we get up again, we tap it, shoot down again. Now I wait for the 1 minute to be inversed, sorry, which it did, but I didn't enter due to two things. One is ES was already in the gap, it already SMT'd the gap, so it's unexpected what could happen. If ES was to just randomly respect and shoot out, then we wouldn't touch that gap, which in fact did happen on numerous occasions, right? Let me add in a little bit more. As you can see here, it chops still. The second reason, however, the reason why it's chopping for a long time, so this is the 15 minute. For a long time we were actually respecting the gap for the 15 minute. I don't take that lightly. And then we actually did break out, but the time we broke out, I was so uncertain with where market wanted to go, I just decided to observe. So that's it for Tuesday. I'm going to stay on the market for a little bit and just maybe see what happens at 11 o'clock US time, 4 o'clock my time. Editor Dylan here. So afterwards, we had a very nice move up to the daily gap, which I wasn't around, I wasn't looking when this happened, I was too busy talking, but that is that. So not a bad trade actually. I would argue you could put in something like seeing that there, maybe just a little over the line, and possibly the respect there would have been completely fine. And yeah, that's about it. It's gonna be a lot of editing for me. I'll see you guys in Wednesday. How are we doing? It is Wednesday. I just wanted to quickly show off some statistics at the moment. So backtesting statistics, I'm at a 65% win rate for the month of June, which is fantastic. So we're above that 50% threshold. When I say June, I'm in July. I'm trying to get to at least 70% before August now, so I think that will really set me up quite well. And in terms of the account, we are down quite a bit. I think last I checked, we are only 700 away from being liquidated. So we have to really lock in, or my plan is to completely spend that 700 in the hopes that I can make at least 700 back in a one-to-one, or I lose it completely. I just get a new account and start fresh, which is completely fine to me. Either works. So I'll leave it for this week. We'll see how the rest of the week goes. If not, then I'm going to start getting rid of it because there's no point paying another 40 quid for an account that's down. I did that. I didn't realize it was recurring fee. So that's kind of an issue that I have at the moment. And that's about it, really. Time for the recap. Okay, so for the recap today, again, we had a daily gap, 4 hour gap, 4 hour gap, and a daily below it, but that doesn't really matter. Market opens, obviously we've got the gap, but I do believe that this BSL will be taken. It does, and it SMTs it on NAS. So we take it on ES first, SMT it on NAS. Then we do have the daily gap. I was trying to find an entry somewhere to this daily gap. As you can see here, I think this would have been fine if it wasn't for the chop here. Then we did have this pullback, and usually when we pull back and we edge the daily gap, we're not going to take it. So that's why I didn't really see any fit to enter along here, because we've edged it. And then we enter it, and we also take the BSL on ES at the top just here, by the way. But there's no entry points for me. There wasn't any 1 minute taps or 5 minute taps. It was just straight pump, and I couldn't enter anywhere. Respect the daily gap, but also we chop on NAS, so there was no way I could enter anywhere on ES. Somebody pointed out on the Discord that we did have this 5 minute gap which was tapped and then to the low, so you could have targeted just a 1-to-1. There's actually nothing you could have targeted apart from the low resistance liquidity here, but it was made in the same session, so it's not a fantastic draw to target. So that's Wednesday. Pretty boring, pretty bland, pretty basic. Hopefully the rest of the week shines a little bit, and I did kind of wait till 4 o'clock, as I said, or 11 o'clock US time. But as you can see, there's just not much going on here. Although we do have some pretty strong bullish structure happening here. So that could be something, but there isn't anything to target, especially with it being inside a daily gap. That's it for today. We will see what Thursday presents us. It's Thursday. I'm going to try and go through this as quick as I can because there's not really much to say, but it is a lot to say. Take a look at the market. We had a nice little move up and we started chopping. This was the 1 minute time frame. Let me show you the other time frames. This is the 5 minute time frame. Look at that. Don't ignore this. This is what happened prior to market. We had a huge pump down. Not a huge pump because it took a while, but it went through Asia and London session. Come up, collect some liquidity, and we go back down. Can you see how choppy it is just on the 5 minute alone? Let me show you the 15 minute. Oof, that is rough. By the way, there are literally no draws lower. They're all kind of SMT'd. It's a really crap day today, and I don't even think I need to show you the hourly. It's just very choppy and horrendous day today. Sorry, I probably fucking blew up the microphone. Where do I even start? Don't even bother looking at all this. I'm going to make it simpler. I had a trade idea. We took out one 15 minute, took out another 15 minute, but for some reason we respected this next 15 minute up here. Don't know why. I was hoping we'd come back down, retrace and flip, go up to the 1 hour gap. We didn't get that. And we were kind of stuck in this daily gap on ES as well, and we respected this 15 minute here, and we just went down and chopped again. So many people got cooked. I didn't trade at all. I decided to stay out because the conditions weren't correct. There wasn't anything to target lower. I don't even think there's anything down here. It's just chop. That's about it for Thursday. There were a couple good trades that I saw after, so in hindsight, but at the time I didn't really consider them. Also, I am considering using, I'll put it on screen as well, I've got it right here, which is why it looks like an absolute mess, but the Fibonacci retracement. Somebody caught a fantastic trade with the Fibonacci retracement, so I'm going to add that to my back testing and we'll see what goes. Also, to add on to this, the 4 o'clock, it does show quite promising volume at 4 o'clock, as you can see. This was all prior to 3:30, and when it hit 3:30 to 4, we had this huge surge up. Yeah, lots to backtest still. That's about it for Thursday. See you for Friday. Call me Chris Kyle, the way I'm fucking sniping trades. Bang, $600. I waited calmly the whole week. I let trades go by. I didn't see them fit. I wasn't ready to take them. Today's backtesting session, I'm up 1.8k on a 50k. I'm feeling good, 80% win rate. The mental's there now. I see this trade pop up. I see a respect of the 15 minute near open. I see stacked lows. I see ES doing the same shit. Bang! Of course I fucking took it. What a fantastic trade. what a fantastic day. I don't really know what to say really. Of course, stack lows, respect to the 15 minute, respect to the 1 minute to prove that we were still going, so I didn't have to close. I put the whole of my drawdown, the rest of my account on it, so about $733 risk. Now, the only issue I have with today is that I didn't let it run I let it run to this low, and I was break even, and I trail stopped for about 400, and then I saw ES start to break through the 15-minute gap, and then I saw here, I'll put it on screen, we had quite bullish displacement from this SSL, so I decided to manually close for $601.40, which is alright. That's the most I've earned on this eval, which is fantastic. Probably the most I've earned ever day trading, which is a milestone. So that's probably what the title of the video will be. It won't be clickbait. I didn't lose. I lose a couple times. I don't lose all the time. I think the manual close was absolutely fair enough. I followed my rules. As you can see, it looked like it wanted to reverse on me. Anyway, that's all for Friday. That's all for the week. So this week has proven that backtesting does help my confidence and my mental, and it really has made a change, understanding where my win rate is sort of at. It's getting up, we're getting there. It's probably around 70 or so %. I might put it on screen right now what it says. We have still got a lot of work to do, obviously. The eval is up to 49335, I'll put it on screen. We've got about 3,700, 3,600 before we even pass the eval. I think the plan is, if I can get this eval back up to 50k, I'm going to try pass it in 2 trades. If I don't, I lose it, but I kind of need to get rid of it before the next payment's due. Otherwise, I have a recurring fee of 40 quid each time. I don't want that for an eval that's below 50k. I want to pay 40 quid to have a fresh eval. So we're going to try amp the risk a little bit, but today is a glimmer of hope. Anyways, take care of yourself, guys. I'll see you next week.